Hello, and welcome to those endless mysteries. Today I have a strange creature for you, the Sheepsquatch. But before I get into these sightings, I just wanted to say, if you enjoy these sightings, then leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can keep up with all of our latest videos. Now also, if you have the time, jump on over to our online store where you can find t-shirts and other items. I will place a link in the description down below. So now let's get on into these Sheepsquatch sightings. This first sighting comes out of West Virginia from the year of 2006. The witness says that he was out setting up some trail cameras for the upcoming deer season when he came across a very strange and scary creature. He says that he had just got done hanging his second camera and was heading to where he wanted to hang another one when he started hearing something banging on a tree or other wood, which took him off guard. At first he thought someone else was out there, maybe hanging a tree stand or something, saying that the banging lasted about 20 seconds or so. So he didn't want to bother the person. So he said that he swung wide of the banging. So as he started to his other spot that he wanted to cover, as he walked he started hearing some loud twigs and sticks breaking, which sounded to him as if a big animal was following or stalking him. He says that he wasn't armed and this was truly starting to scare him. He didn't know what was following him, just that it sounded large. So he started to think it could be a large black bear, which made him pick up the pace. At this point he says that he wasn't worried about placing the third camera, so he started heading back to where he had parked his truck. But the sounds of something following him continued, so he began walking faster and faster. This is when he noticed whatever was following him was also getting faster, with the witness still being just over a half a mile from his truck. He says that he stopped to rest just for a few minutes, saying that he was tired. He had covered almost 2 miles at a very fast pace over rough terrain. So as he was trying to catch his breath, he heard the twigs breaking again. This time it was very close to him. So he says he tried to focus through the thick brush. This is when he says he saw a very large upright walking animal come out from the trees. It was only around 35 to 40 feet away from him, he said. At first he said that he thought it was a Bigfoot type creature. He had heard stories about these creatures being out here, he said. But then he saw what he described as a very tall creature, ranging around 7 to 8 foot tall, covered with very matted hair that looked very thick and grayish in color. He was sure it wasn't brown or black. Its arms almost looked human-like, just on how they moved and bent from time to time as he was watching them, he said. Next he said the strangest thing about this creature was that it had what looked like ram horns on its head. The horns were very thick and curled around themselves. Because of the underbrush, the witness said that he didn't notice the creature's legs, that he only saw the creature from its waist up. So at this time the witness says that he truly freaked out. He knew that this creature has been following him for over an hour now. So was it going to attack, or was it just interested in what he was doing? At around this time, the witness said that this creature gave a loud roar, which was like nothing that he had ever heard, which scared the witness once more. Then the witness said that he started running towards his truck. He didn't stop until he was opening his door on his truck, he said, with him saying next that he could hear this thing running just behind him, with it stopping just inside of the tree line. So was this creature wanting to hurt this witness? Or was it trying to run him off from something? Was the first bangs that the witness heard, was this the creature? Could it have been giving him a warning to leave? Then it decided to run him off anyway from something. Could it have had some little ones nearby? Or possibly a mate nearby? I don't know too much about these creatures, like their habits and how they react to people. But I think that the witness saw something that day. I'm sure it wasn't a Bigfoot type creature. They don't have ram horns. So what do you think? Was this a Sheepsquatch sighting? Or could it have been something else? So I hope you liked this one. If so, then leave a like down below. Now this next sighting comes out of Kentucky from the year of 2011. The witness says that she was coming home from work. Now she says that she has a 50-minute commute to work, which takes her on some very twisting roads, which at night it's always taken her an extra 15 to 20 minutes to get home, mainly due to all the deer that roams these roads. But this night, there will be something much larger than a deer out there, with her saying that she was about 35 minutes or so into her drive home, when she says that she came around a sharp curve, when her headlights caught something in the middle of the road. So the witness says that she had to get hard onto the brakes, causing the car to come to a hard stop, which slung the witness forwards in the car. As she looked out her windshield, she says that she saw a very large creature. It was just standing there looking at her, she said, with it having a strange look to it. Maybe I scared it as I came around the curve, she said. It just stood there for maybe 4 to 5 seconds. Then it lowered its head and started walking across the road. Now there was a large ditch line, which it leapt over. Then it covered the 10 yards to the tree line in only 5 steps, she thinks. Its face wasn't that of a human, but it wasn't a sheep's face either. Its face was flatter, no muzzle like a sheep. It was a very large creature, standing around 7 to 7.5 foot tall, while having what looked like horns on top of its head. They curled around its head while its shoulders were huge, maybe 4 foot across, about the size of 2 men combined. Its arms were down by its side. Then it lifted its left arm, like it was trying to block the light from my car, she said. Its hair looked like it was thick, but it was very matted. Now, as far as the color goes on this animal, she said that it had multiple colors, from white to gray, and some patches of brown to reddish in places. Now, I find this a little interesting, because I've heard sightings of gray to black, with brown being seen for sure. So I always thought if they are these creatures out there, and they're solid gray, whites, and browns, and blacks, then why don't we see multiple colored ones? And then I find this sighting report. Because when you have animals with solid white and one with solid black, you should get black and white animals out in the wild. Now she did say that its torso did almost look human-like. By that she means that this creature looked as if it was made to walk slightly upright. Now she isn't for sure if this creature had hooves or not, but as big as this creature was, she didn't think that it would have hooves. It was just too big. I don't see how it could carry itself on hooves, she said. I was too busy looking at this thing's head and body, so I can't say if it had hooves for sure or not. So what do you think this witness saw that night? Was it a sheepsquatch, or was it something else? I have to say sheepsquatch myself, but drop me a comment down below and let me know what you're thinking on this one. I hope you liked this, and if you did, then leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, then hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can keep up with all of our latest videos. Now if you have the time and would like to help support our channel, then jump on over to our store. I'll leave a link down below in the descriptions. We have t-shirts among other items. And don't forget about our glass collection. It's going to be a 12-piece set with only 250 sets made. I have 4 of the glasses up already, so come check them out. So till next time, have a great day, and thanks for watching those endless mysteries.